Our next speaker is Renee Lorton, who has extensive experience as a software industry executive. Her company, Centrifuge Systems, comes out of the intelligence sector, and they've developed a unique analytics tool to improve fraud detection and prevent threats. Renee?
Thank you, Maria. And we are going to start with a little mystery this morning.
Big data has become a reality, and in it lies potential as well as risk. There are mysteries to be solved in data. Solving these mysteries could help protect your organization and defend against loss. But as big data grows, the ability to understand and capitalize on it seems impossible. How can you consume this data? Apply filters and intelligent analysis without employing dozens of data scientists. Centrifuge makes it easy to discover what's important. Now you can connect information with relationships and create simple yet scalable visual relationship maps, graphs, and charts. Storytelling trends and patterns become obvious, so you can take action and save your organization from loss and missed opportunity. Leave your data where it is, secure in its original environment and format. Centrifuge is so intuitive that you can stop focusing on how your data might work together and start solving the mysteries, saving your organization time and money. Interact with your data visually, test hypotheses, follow hunches, and share with colleagues. Centrifuge goes beyond simple dashboards to incorporate human intelligence. Don't just visualize your data, solve its mysteries. Centrifuge solves mysteries in big data.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Lorton. I'm the CEO of Centrifuge Systems. Now you get a sense for what we do, and imagine if Sherlock Holmes could have had us in his bag of tricks. He would have been even better than he was in the movies. I'm here with my awesome team, and one of our team members is the founder and inventor of Centrifuge Technology, Casey Henderson. Casey was part of a team that worked hand in hand with the U.S. intelligence agencies for over 10 years to develop techniques and technology around detecting terrorists and networks of collusive crime throughout the world. So we find bad guys. That was our original foundation. The company was then founded in 2007 to take this technology to its current architecture. Now we are going across industries, and we are addressing security and fraud and risk issues across the financial services and also healthcare sectors. So we feel we're at the right place at the right time. We have a solution that, again, was born from the pioneers of social network and big data analytics through the U.S. intelligence agencies. They've been handling big data ahead of the game before anyone else for 10 years now. And so we traditionally offer security solutions and cybercrime detection solutions for the U.S. intelligence agencies. But now, of course, we branched out to new markets. And we've had some early adopters. In 2011, we did offer our solutions to the commercial market, and we have had some ROI stories that are pretty incredible, some with a return on investment in 45 days or less. We offer visual network analytics. So what is visual network analytics? You saw a bit of it in the video. It is pattern-based visual discovery. And also, we apply analytics, algorithm-driven analytics, against big data sets. Our secret sauce, our technology, is patent pending, and we have a unique formula around link analysis and a combination of capabilities with bring your own data integration. That means people are able to pull data together without having to pre-stage the data or create proprietary repositories, unlike any competitor on the market today. The company's ready to scale, and of course we are capitalizing on these huge trends around big data. We've been thrilled to be in New York because this is where the data is, and we've been able to put it in place with banks in the New York market for 3 months now. So what is pattern-based visual discovery? You see a splash of Centrifuge on the screen now. This was a project we did for a customer that was looking for incidents of counterfeit sales over the internet, selling their brand illegally over the internet. And you see that they applied our 3 key components. One is link analysis, which is pattern analysis that detects the hidden patterns in the data that otherwise you would not recognize or see unless you combine the data, checked its relationship using things like social network technology, that defines or derives metrics hidden in the data, connecting people, relationship, information, activity, communication patterns. They all come together to create these visuals that will lead you to collusive activity. And then we have interactive visualization and collaborative discovery. So that's the ability to, first of all, filter through the data using interactive visuals. It's not one visual, it's a number of them that gets you to conclusion. And then there's capabilities to quickly collaborate with others through a unique browser-based solution, again, unlike any of our competitors. I'm going to let my friend Scott talk you through a quick demo of how Centrifuge is used to fight cybercrime at a bank called Springfield Bank.
Using Centrifuge, I can visually investigate the IP addresses on my network where there may be a security breach. Relationship graphs are easily created and quickly show normal network traffic patterns and abnormal network traffic patterns. Interactive visuals allow me to intuitively drill in to my data to uncover the source organization, source IP, and end user generating the majority of bytes on my network. I can now filter my analysis by this end user to show his activity on my network and the source organization his activity is affecting. In this case, Springfield Bank. Using agile data integration, I can now connect to Springfield Bank's transaction logs for further analysis. Data integration in Centrifuge is as easy as drag and drop. Back to my analysis, I can filter the transaction logs by the user uncovered in the IP address analysis, and then visually filter through his withdrawal history from the bank to show a series of small transactions followed by a series of very large transactions, often an indicator of cyber theft. This analysis can now be published and shared with our security team, solving the mystery of cybercrime at Springfield Bank in a matter of minutes.
So another mystery solved, and you saw our three key components again at play, beginning with the bring your own data integration, the ability to bring in structured, unstructured, machine-generated data, even ad hoc data, together in one cache source on the server to then produce visualizations and use advanced analytics that has sophisticated link, geospatial, and temporal analytics used in conjunction to then collaborate with the discovery. The unique thing about our solution is it's very easy to use, easy to collaborate just through a thin client. So all the recipient needs is an end browser. And what that means is that the most sophisticated user can work through the big data and prune down to where they have relevant information and then collaborate with the less sophisticated user. So we're very unique in our ease of use and our collaborative capabilities. The company, again, was grounded with work in the U.S. intelligence agencies. We have over 4 years supporting critical missions. We've deployed the solution across thousands of users, across agencies, over dozens of use cases. A trend that we've noticed is once someone uses a solution, they find 5 or 6 new ways to use a solution. And now we've gone out with some proven success in early commercial market adopters after launching in the second half of 2011 into commercial market, who are producing some great return on investment stories for us. And FinTech Innovation Lab has been a great accelerant for us. It's been just an incredibly action-packed few weeks of FinTech. And in those few weeks, we've had over 50 meetings with technical executives, financial service executives, C-level executives of banks that we normally could never be into in this amount of time. We've put in play 10 different use cases in 7 major banks as of this week. And we have detected a very urgent need for investigative and pattern-driven analysis, and I think that's even more emphasized given the current regulatory environment. They need to pull together data quickly, report on it. So we're right there helping with analysis. I feel we've had a good 12 to 18-month jump start into the New York City financial services market because of FinTech. And Maria, thank you very much. You've been our coach, our mentor, and just a great facilitator of this business growing quickly. And we fully intend to establish a New York City office to capitalize quickly on this thriving New York City technology opportunity. Here's a list of the themes that we saw in use cases. This is kind of a laundry list of the use cases that we haven't seen a need for just once, but consistently throughout working with the banks over the course of the project. The great thing about the project is not only did it place us within certain mentor banks, our 3 mentor banks, but it also gave awareness across the banks of our solutions. So we actually are well beyond the original scope of FinTech, which is encouraging to us, meaning that we have a good business to deploy, but also great that we were able to work with so many banks quickly and influence our development roadmap. In fact, our technology, we're just coming out with our current release 2.7 this week. You'll see an announcement, and we have already made changes based on the requirements of the financial services market, and we have a lot more on the roadmap with our 3.0 release coming out at the end of the year. The architecture, I won't go too much into it, but it's very lightweight. It installs in minutes, can be downloaded from the internet, installs just at the server level. The actual data comes from multiple sources, big data sources, enterprise data sources. We ingest it, and then we visualize it just through the thin client. The competitive market, traditional competitors like SAS and IBM, they are approaching this. They see security and fraud detection and risk as a huge market for them, yet they're approaching it with outdated technologies. That does require outdated repositories that are proprietary in their data stores, and the customers need an army of data scientists to get the data together. We, on the other hand, are very lightweight and can implement in a matter of days or weeks, not months or years. Our primary differentiators are our ease of use, our browser-based architecture, and also our low cost of implementation. The most recent entry into the market is Palantir, who has a very heavy services approach. And our advantage is not only can we compete with these companies, but we complement them. We can pull their data into our system, add other data to it, and analyze from there. I have an incredible team that I built over the last year, including and also the veterans of Centrifuge that built the technology. Casey Henderson, I mentioned, is the founder. Tony Ayaz joined us from Splunk this year to ramp the company quickly. Niveen Ganeshan, great background in cloud-based solutions, network solutions. Susan Kane, amazing background at Oracle and PeopleSoft Enterprise Solutions and also financial risk management and business analytics. And Brian Dahm is with us from Ernst & Young as CFO. And my background is working with PeopleSoft on enterprise solutions, also with Cognos, and at one point I was a CIO at PwC. I have an incredible team of advisors who joined us. Traditionally, the advisors were in the intelligence community, great leaders of the intelligence community as advisors, also representation from technology. Ben Schneiderman heads up a visual analytics program in University of Maryland. That's one of the leaders in the world. And then others from the security and risk industry and the legal profession. So, at this point, Centrifuge sees clearly now that with our visual network analytics solutions, we are ready to help security and threats and risk and analyze them, detect them, help customers overcome them. We have a disruptively lightweight, inexpensive technology ready to go and play today. Great competitive advantage, and we are ready to ramp in the New York market. So thank you for your time, and we welcome any questions after the session.